About a month ago, I did my first backpacking trip. Well, I tried to do my first backpacking trip out in the Rockies. Today, I'm out in the Wind River Range, trying to get my revenge. Had to drive about 2 hours from my house to get to the Wind River Range. All right, lads and ladettes, that's where we're heading. So there's actually no turning back now. Hey, bud. At the same time, I am still a little bit nervous. I'm feeling those butterflies, because once you're out there, you're out there. But where are we headed now that we're here on the trail? Well, we're walking up into the mountains to try to get to Island Lake, which, like it sounds like, is a lake with island. But this first part of the hike should be about 12, 13 miles. Hoping to get a good amount of it done early in the morning. I got some thunderstorms rolling in this afternoon, so that's the kind of goal to beat. We're a little over 3 miles in now. Tops of the mountains are just starting to peek up above the trees. I'm feeling really good, feeling great. Butterflies are slowly disappearing as they tend to do when you're in nature. That's the thing. At the end of the day, you're just walking. You're just walking through some trees. And it's easy to really get caught up in the details with something like backpacking, because it's like, there are so many details. What am I gonna eat? Where am I gonna stay? How many miles am I gonna go? Yada, 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 yada. But there is something to be said about like just diving into something instead of dipping your toes in, right? I'm at the point now where I can't go back. So we might as well make the best of it and make it a good trip. And I think sometimes, you know, giving yourself an out, that can cause a lot more anxiety than, you know, diving headfirst in and then going for it. Now that's what I'm talking about, baby. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Oh, it's a nice little lake up here. Pond, rather, I guess you'd call it. Probably a little under halfway there, but trail is starting to open up a little bit. Got those mountains in the background. I'm trying to figure out which one is Gannett, because I think I am gonna try to climb that one tomorrow. So kind of scouting stuff out right now. Starting to run low on water. Figured I'd stop and scoop a little bit more. We're at Barbara Lake right now. I always wonder like how lakes get their names. And I feel like this one is definitely giving me like I was down bad for Barbara and wanted to name a lake after her. That's super romantic though. I imagine most women want lakes named after them. So let's hop back on the trail. Let's get it. Stop by Hobbs Lake over there for lunch. I'm getting a little bit of rest for my feet. Got some blister repair we're gonna have to do just to save them from getting too bad later. But it's a beautiful day out. I think I'm gonna get to the site that I want to camp out, Island Lake, a little bit earlier than expected. So that's always a positive too. All right, back on the trail again. Another lake, another day, another lake, another hour, another step, another lake. I keep running into this problem too, where like I go by a lake and I hear the water sound and it makes me need to pee, but you can't pee, you know, within like 200-300 feet of a lake. So then I'm stuck walking by the lake until I can pee right afterwards. It's a conundrum. Look at all the wildflowers. So pretty. What a colors. So just passed by Seneca Lake, which means I should be hitting double-digit mileage pretty soon, which is good because I'm starting to feel a little punch drunk out here. Legs are feeling wobbly. But if my calculations are correct, which we have to factor in that they may not, I should only have like 2 or 3 miles left after this. Or let's say 3 to 4. Let's say 3 to 4, make sure we're happy, but that's good because those last few miles, man, they do not feel like the first ones. Those are not equal miles to be doing, so. Well, there's an island, but this is not Island Lake. This is Little Seneca. Those cowboys are super nice. Gave me some advice that the trail splits off 3 different ways down here, so should have a few different options to choose for campgrounds, which we're trying to get it set up ASAP because sky's starting to look like that. Wind's been picking up. I'm praying to rain Jesus for a little bit of grace, but I feel like the grace meter is getting used up pretty quick. You know what I mean? We should be in the final push here, and let's do it. All right, we officially made it to Island Lake. So good stuff. We're in campsite find mode now. I'm sticking on the close edge because I had a backwind, so I think the rocks up there should protect us from the wind a little bit better. Plus the sun's setting over that way, so views should be really nice over there. I mean, and come on, like, does it get better than that? I don't think so. Did find a pretty nice campground here. Let me show you around. Let me show you around my crib. Got some nice seats right there. Some nice wind blockers all in here. No wind's getting through that. Come on now. Nice flat level ground to sleep on, and stepping out the front door, you can't really beat that view. Come on now. So for the rest of the afternoon, I'm planning on chilling. I'll have to see about doing Fremont. I think I said Gannett Peak earlier. I meant Fremont Peak. It's one of these guys over here, but not sure if I'm gonna do that tomorrow or not. So finally got all settled in, got the tent up, got everything set up inside. Well, I gotta move the bear food out, but I think I'm gonna grab a few snacks. Bear food, it's not bear food, it's my food. I'm losing my mind. I need some food. Anyway though, I got everything set up. I think this is like one of my favorite parts of the day. Once you get the tent and the sleeping pad and everything's in its place, and then you can just chill. I don't know how long, like, it's safe to keep. Like, are you supposed to move the food away from the campsite the instant you get there? Is that like the first thing you do? Or like, can you snack for a little bit? I don't know. I should look that up when I get home. Or if you know, leave a comment for me, please, too. Any advice, any tips that you have, really appreciate it. Leave one down in the comments below. Storm's rolling in fast, so I want to get this done and out of the way. Did a bit of napping, did a bit of assessing, and have come to a few conclusions. That right there is Mount Helen. That's Mount Sacagawea. And the mountain that we want to climb is Mount Fremont right there. And to do that, you go up this ridge, it looks like. You climb up and go up and end up there. Oh, thank you, Rain Jesus. You're the best. I don't know exactly what my plan is for tomorrow. I think I'm gonna wake up and see how I feel. Honestly, my shoulders are the thing that are hurting the most right now, which I have a smaller backpack. Full backpack inception, and it's not feeling as bad. So honestly, I think we might make an attempt at the summit tomorrow, but I think we're gonna wake up and see how we feel first. For now though, what we're definitely gonna do is grab some grub. That's a nice little spot for it, I think. The mosquitoes have gotten exponentially worse now that it's started to cool off. So I just grubbed really quick. It was like the type of mosquitoes that you can barely think through. I did come across one other issue that I'm having, which is that I have quite a few foods that require a spoon or a fork, and I have no spoon or fork. Pretty simple thing to forget, but I also think I can come up with a solution as well. Yeah, I'm making oatmeal, so maybe I'll just eat the oatmeal out of the pack. But either way, we're getting that oatmeal. You can see someone's camped out on the other side of the lake. Lights going on and off. Or it's an alien. Sleep super well. It's pretty early in the morning. Just getting up now. I brought some extra battery chargers to charge my phone, but they did not give me as much juice as I wanted to. And I left my phone out for half of last night too, which really cooked it in the cold weather. The mountains look beautiful, but I am thinking that I might just go check out the waterfall. So I think I'm gonna get some breakfast. We'll go check out the waterfall. Maybe I'll climb up some ridges and stuff. But I think I want at least 35% to get back on the road and turn around. I'll turn around when I hit 35%. Maybe a better way of putting it. It's early. Let's go get some breakfast. I mean, can you ask for a better morning than that? I don't know, man. Holy. The sky's on fire over there. This is insane, man. I shot that last video like a minute ago. Like a minute ago. That's crazy. Looks like someone's got the same idea as I do. I see you. I'm so creepy. I think what I'm gonna do is try to do just a lap around the lake, go check out the waterfalls. If I can get across the falls, I'll end up trying to finish out around a lap around the lake. But if I can't, what I can do is backtrack kind of where the trails intersect. I'm just gonna tuck the big pack somewhere. Yeah, the summit sounds nice. Fremont Mountain is beautiful. Looks absolutely stunning. It's actually the third highest peak in Wyoming after the Grand Teton and Gannett Mountain. The guy who climbed it first, Fremont, actually thought it was the tallest mountain in the Rockies when he first climbed it. So I'm sure the views up there are absolutely stunning. All right, so I'm gonna store my stuff right there. Can't forget where it's at though. Let's give a little 360 round view. Do a little loop around and re-find it later. But I don't feel like carrying 30 pounds around a lake, you know? Who does? Who does? Only counts if you touch the water. Now that's a waterfall, baby. Woo-hoo! Look at that. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I mean, I want to keep going. I want to keep following the river up, get a little bit higher in elevation, just to see the views and stuff. But I don't think my body's gonna hold up. So, like, this is legitimately one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, though, or ever seen. Like, it is just 360 degrees of wonder and awe. It's incredible. So I think I'm gonna filter a little bit of water up here. Might eat some a little bit more breakfast, and then I think we'll dip it back home. But you can even hear me hesitating saying that because it's stunning. It's like incredible. So I should be coming back up on my stuff pretty shortly here. Then after that, it's just a slog back to the car. Nice 12, 13 miler. The nice thing is most of it was uphill on the way here, which means today most of it should be downhill. One last goodbye on our way back officially now. Unfortunately, I think the hardest part of the day, which is getting out of the kind of crater that the lake was in, I think that's behind us now. I don't know how much videoing I'll do because I'm getting pretty low on the phone battery, but I'll definitely have to keep in mind for next time. Camp shoes, need to bring camp shoes, something besides sneakers to change into, mosquito net, and something to charge the battery. I was in a hurry yesterday because of the rain, but goddamn, man, up here really is a beautiful spot. I love these mountain ranges. All right, guys, all finished up, and I am dead tired. I say finished up, but it was more like I was falling, collapsing down the mountain and constantly catching myself. So that was fun. I saw some llamas, saw some alpaca, llama. I think they were llama, but I am pretty much almost out of battery anyway. So I'll try to get this last part in really quick. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know if there's any places I should check out or if you have any tips for me. I really, really appreciate it. Other than that, we'll see you next week.